If this camera stops recording one more time. Anyway, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for coming back and for subscribing. So today I filmed this look, which is the eye look that I actually wore on my 21st birthday. I had to recreate it for my channel. I asked a couple people on Instagram if you guys were interested in seeing it, and I got a couple comments saying yes. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and on Snapchat. I'll put it somewhere in the corner. I do stay a little bit active, a little more active on Snapchat. So if you guys want to see what I'm up to, just go ahead and add me on there. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I created this eye look, just keep on watching. So I already did my eyebrows off camera just to make this a little bit easier. I'm going to go ahead and start priming with the Urban Decay All Nighter in the shade Medium Neutral. And I'm just gonna buff it out. I'm just gonna blend it out with a Morphe E22. Then I'm gonna bring this all the way to the top. Once my eyelids are primed and ready to go, I'm not going to go ahead and set them, only because when they're wet they're a little tacky and the colors stick to the eye a little bit better. And since we're doing a colorful eye, the colors come out a little bit brighter. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the BH Cosmetics Take Me to Brazil palette. I'm going to go in with a little bit of a packer brush. So I'm going to take this shade right here and I'm going to pack it into my crease like so. I'm not blending it out, I just want to set the color down. And I'm putting it all over my crease, trying to get as much color as I can. Now what we're going to do is going to take a little blending brush. I'm going to take the Moda Pro blending brush in BMX 430 crease. It has nothing on it, so I'm going to go ahead and start buffing it out into my eyebrow bone. And I'm going to blend back and forth in windshield wiper motions. We're going to lose a little bit of pigment from the crease, but it's okay. We can go ahead and come back and put a little bit more towards the end once we're a little bit more blended. I want to do a little bit of a lighter color up top so it looks more like a seamless blend. So I'm going to go ahead and take this lighter color right here, a mix of these two, to blend out the crease a little bit more. Make sure you don't take it up too high or else your eyeshadow is going to be all the way to your eyebrow. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but that's not the look we're going for right now. The day of my birthday, I didn't know what look I was going to do, so I kind of just picked up the palette and see where it took me. I'm going to take this blending brush that came with the Modern Renaissance palette. It's actually one of my favorites to blend. I'm sticking to those colors that I told you guys a little bit ago. Just trying to blend it out a little bit more. Now we're going to go ahead and start drying it down a little more into our eyelid, but not completely, because right here we're going to go ahead and put a light color so that our glitter can stand out. And now we're going to go back to this color right here. Oh, this one. Not this one, this one. Pink one from the beginning. And we're going to take the same brush that we took in the beginning and pack a little bit more color, only because we lost a little bit of pigment when we blended out. You kind of blend it out a little, not like the first time. This time we're actually just trying to put pigment there. Just a little bit more. Okay, now we're going to take the other side of the Anatasia brush, this one, and I want to take the third color on the Brazil palette, and we're going to put it right in our eyelid. I wanted a little bit of a lighter color right in the lid because I knew I wanted to put glitter down, so I wanted to give it its own little moment. Okay, looks good. Now we're going to go ahead and do the other eye. Make sure you don't hold your brush really close to the bristles. You want to hold them more towards the end so that the blending is a little bit more delicate, so you're not poking your eye. You just want to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So for my glitter, I actually used the Urban Decay Heavy Metal in the color Catcall. This glitter is so much easier to use than loose glitter. I used to use, see, it's a little pricey, but it's worth it. I really think it's worth it. So we're going to go ahead and take the little brush and we're going to start packing the glitter right on our eyelids. Now we're only going to take it like 3/4 of our eye because I want to blend it into the pink right there. Now we let that eye dry and we do the other one. So in order to make it more packed, more compact looking, we're going to go ahead and go over it one more time. Now that it's a little bit drier, now what we're gonna do is going back to this shade right here. Oh, this one right here. And we're going to grab the same brush and we're going to pack a little bit more color on the outer corner of your eye, just so we can blend the glitter a little bit into the eyeshadow. Just a tiny bit, so it doesn't look too harsh. So now I'm just going to do my my face makeup like regular. I'm going to be taking my favorite foundation, the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. And I'm going to apply it with a Morphe Y7. Now I love this brush because it gives me more of a full coverage than a beauty blender would. Something you don't want to do when you're letting the glue dry is look up, because that you'll transfer the glue onto your crease and it'll mess it all up. I know, because I've done it before. So passing on my knowledge to you guys. I'm going to take my ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Medium Dark 32, and I'm going to place it right under my eyes. On my cupid's bow, my chin, the bridge of my nose, and on my forehead to highlight a little bit. But since this one is a little orange, I'm going to take a lighter shade in Medium 28 and put it a little right on top, just to make it a little bit lighter. And I'm going to blend it out with my brush. Now make sure you're not too rough with your brush, or else it's going to pick up your foundation and it's going to make it a little patchy. So just dab 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 when you're doing concealer. We're going to go ahead and set it. I'm going to bake my face because, like I've said before, my face is oily, so if I don't bake, this face looks like a pancake. A greasy pancake by the end of the day. So I'm going to go ahead and bake right under my eyes, my nose, because my nose is my arch nemesis when it comes to oil. I'm also going to bake my forehead a little bit, my T-zone. And while that bakes, I don't like to touch the rest of my face with powder, especially this part, because that is where I cream contour with another ColourPop No Filter Concealer. This has been my favorite to contour with right now. I contour with the shade Deep Dark 54. So what I do is take the smallest amount right into the hollows of my cheeks. I'm going to take my crown brush and go ahead and blend it out into the hollows of my cheeks and a little bit into my forehead. I don't contour my forehead too much because it's small as it is. Now I'm actually going to set it down with powder. You always want to set your cream contour if you're on the oily side. If you're on the dry side, you can go ahead and skip it because your face is already dry, so you don't really need to control your oils. I'm going to take the Rimmel London bronzer in the shade 22 Sun Bronze, and I'm going to dip in with my Smashbox contour brush, and I'm going to go ahead and just set the contour that we did. We're going to go ahead and bake the bottom of our contour just so it looks a little bit sharper, a little bit cleaner. Kick off the excess powder. There we go. Actually move on to finish the eyes. So we're going to take the shade we took in the beginning, but we're going to take a little bit of a smaller brush. The Morphe E35. This is a little tiny brush. And I'm going to put it on my bottom waterline. I'm going to take this little precision brush and I'm going to put a little bit more of a concentrate color right here. So now I'm going to go ahead and curl my eyelashes. Go ahead and put mascara on them. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. We're going to take the Koko lashes in 5th Avenue. I'm going to take the Anatasia Glow Kit in Sugar, and I'm going to highlight the inner corners of my eyes with the shade Gumdrop. This is a pink highlight, so we can put it on our inner corners to go with our pink look. Oh goodness, it looks so pretty. Take that Gumdrop shade and put it on the high points of my cheeks. Now back to the eyelashes. I'm going to put them right on top of our natural lash line. Bam! Other eye. You want to wait till the glue is tacky. You don't want to get it, you don't want to put them on your eyelashes when it's still wet, or else they'll fall down really quick. And you don't want to wait till it dries down because they won't stick to your eye. So wait till it's tacky. It's dry but not too dry. I don't know if that makes sense. I can do a video on how to put on eyelashes if you guys would want that. Let me know in the comments. I also want to do an eyebrow tutorial, so that's coming at you guys very soon. I'm going to go ahead and dust out the rest of my contour. So for blush, I'm going to go ahead and take this Narcissist blush palette in Wanted. Take a little bit and go right on the apples of my cheeks. I'm going to go in with this ColourPop lippie pencil in the shade Wild Nothings. This is my favorite. I'm going to clean up the sides a little bit with my concealer brush, Sonia Kashuk number 110. And lastly, we're going to go in with the Fenty Gloss Bomb if I can find it. That day I set my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter, so I'm going to go ahead and do the same right now. Let it dry a little. You guys like my fan? I got it from Wish. It was $1, I think. It took forever to get here, but it's cute. It's cute or whatever. Okay guys, that's pretty much it. What do you guys think? YouTube pose. What do you guys think? Do you love it? I hope I did it justice. Okay guys, that's it. So I'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you liked it before you leave, and tell your friends. Well, you don't have to tell your friends, but you know, if you want to, it would be amazing. Bye guys, see you guys next week.